will they attack on offense?
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want it.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Okay.
And this is taken out at the 5.
Shit out of him.
Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 45 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. It sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on 3rd. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and he's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Purdy will throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. Crossing route, he finds Likely. But don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Fourth down. Here's Jackson.
Bro, what the fuck? This nigga wide open.
Turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start with the option. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Purdy. Deebo Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held him, they might go for it again.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. That will be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Oh, damn, I didn't mean to pick that play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. A dump off now to hit.
Bro, why are you taking so long to catch the fucking ball?
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now it's Jackson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Hill. Hill's hit.
This nigga fumbled the ball. Bro, hell no.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Christian McCaffrey. And finally taken down at the 34. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Throwing here, Purdy.
Bro, this nigga, it made me turn off of this nigga, man.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
Give me that shit back. Give me that shit back. Get in there. Get in there, nigga. Get the fuck. Bro, these niggas some bitches, dog.
That could have been trouble. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Yeah.
Here's Purdy.
Hmm.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go.
Bro, they hold the shit out you. I'd be mad at me.
The Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back.
Oh, he fumbled it.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
16. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go.
Bro, what the fuck? Hey, come on. This game here crazy.
I say so, and I think that they go out in this series, determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. Second and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
third down. Here's McCaffrey. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Oh my God, this nigga out.
But this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh trying to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. On 1st down, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Purdy now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here now, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
At the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
Why are you standing right? Bro, this nigga literally stood right there and watched him throw the ball. This man coverage dickhead. That nigga there trash.
The touchdown's massive.
I don't know who that was.
Now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Throwing, Purdy. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
This one, all we
I don't know what that was.
All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
Get the fucking ball.
And he's only going to make it to the 13.
They wouldn't even let me jump. That was crazy.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Aguilar. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jackson to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. That's caught at the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. So
Nah,
a huge play.
remember what you told me in the beginning? Remember what you told me in the beginning, bro? Don't worry about it.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history.
Don't worry about it, kid. Fold.
Showing just 1 tick.
I'll miss it for you. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not. See you later, alligator. Chill.
Joy will reign in the inner harbor as the Ravens have won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in and fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score. They get the
That's how you do it. I'm going to say this game. That's on everything. I'll put it on this brain.
I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the